We tried to do Pacquiao and Crawford over in Abu Dhabi because the money is huge for that fight. And then people could say, well, why didn't you try to do Pacquiao and Crawford from the United States? Because, you know, as a business person, I just thought it was too risky. Now, hopefully, they come out okay with Pacquiao and Crawford, but it's risking a lot of money to do it. But that's
who wins,
up to them.
Spence or Pacquiao, that fight?
Pacquiao, all the way, Bob.
No, I think I would never count out Manny Pacquiao, but you have to make Spence a big favorite.
All right, shout out to Ellie Setback. Go check out the full interview at ESNews. And I'm sorry, if I'm Terence Crawford, I can't wait till October gets here. In October, that's when his contract is supposed to be up. And if I'm Terence Crawford, I'm out of there. Leonard Ellerbe said he would love to sign Terence Crawford, and that might be the best home for him. You're not going to get the fights you want, or at least the fans want anyway. I don't know, maybe Terence Crawford will get what he wants, but the fights that we want to see, you need to be on the PBC roster. Period. Period. There's no other way to say it. You're wasting your time with Bob Arum. You know, the man has come out and said time and time again that he don't believe you're a good earner. He don't believe anybody wants to see you fight. He said nobody wanted to see or would pay to see Terence Crawford versus Shawn Porter. He said nobody would pay to see Terence Crawford versus Keith Thurman. I mean, like, if you don't, according to him, the only fights that people would pay to see Bud fight in is Manny Pacquiao and Errol Spence. That's it. According to Bob Arum, nobody wants to see Terence Crawford fight at all. Now, I'll be honest, his pay-per-view numbers were paltry at best. I will say that. Yes, they were. But did you promote the man? Did you put anything behind him? Now, Terence isn't the most talkative person. He isn't the most outgoing, you know, the most outgoing personality or whatnot when it comes to this boxing stuff. He's not flashy or nothing like that. You know, he can talk a little smack, but, you know, personality-wise, he's not the biggest personality in boxing. I get it. But you gotta sell the man. Like, you fight on ESPN. How come you don't see him on ESPN First Take? Or any ESPN show like you do Tyson Fury. Now, I get it with Lomachenko. The man don't speak English. But Terence Crawford does. He doesn't have that problem. Why don't you see him on First Take or some of the ESPN shows more than what we have? It's ridiculous. He's not putting anything behind the man. Dana White even came out and said it when Bob Arum went on this little tantrum about Terence Crawford. I mean, just please get off of Top Rank. Flee while you can. And I mean, the person that I feel like who really should be in Bud Crawford's ear right now is his close friend, Timothy Bradley. Now, Bradley stayed on. He was a top ranker. You know, he stayed on to end his career with Top Rank. And he made some good money with Top Rank. But you're not seeing the same thing with Bud Crawford. Tim, talk to him. Tell him to get up out of there. But then again, maybe Timothy Bradley don't see the same thing we do. And it seems like Andre Ward might not either. But you're not getting the big fights. You're getting good fights maybe, but not big fights. And the worst luck he had was with the Jose Benavidez thing, because that would have been a quality win, but everybody knew Benavidez had that injured knee, and it was like fighting a one-legged man. So he got to get off of Top Rank. There's no reason for you to be there. But it seems like his options right now are very limited. Bob Arum said he priced out with Keith Thurman. I mean, he said Keith Thurman and Sean Porter basically, priced themselves out because nobody wants to see them. He claims nobody wants to see. He said the same thing. He said it about everybody. Why even bother naming names? But the persons, the fight that I think make the most sense is Mikey Garcia at this point and Ugas. Now, Garcia financially, but we know that's not going to happen because he doesn't want to negotiate with Barbera. And that's the reason why we didn't get the Lomachenko fight. And also perhaps, like I said, Ugas. That's to me, those are his two best options. He's not going to get Josh Taylor. Barbera has already come out there and said Josh Taylor will be fighting as mandatory. I think the guy name was Calderon or something I can't remember his name. But he'll be fighting him. And after that, he said he's going to probably make the Teofimo Josh Taylor fight. So don't expect Teofimo to be fighting Devin Haney either. By the way, I just wanted to throw that out there. So the smartest move he could make is fight Ugas, because if you do wind up fighting Errol Spence, that's the only little bit of leverage you're going to be able to get. Is saying that it's for undisputed, and you bringing two belts to the table as well. Especially if Errol, and I believe he will, beats Manny Pacquiao. Man, that 65-35 stuff is starting to look real now. Because like I said, once he beats Pacquiao, and I believe he will, but I can't sleep on Pacquiao. But you got, like Bob said, you have to make Spence the favorite. And with that being said, if he does beat Manny Pacquiao, he's definitely the bigger draw. He's been on a bigger stage. He's beaten better competition. And you're fighting fighters nobody really wanted to see you in there with. We accepted it because we wanted to see you fight, but at the end of the day, nobody was calling for you in the Mean Machine. Hell, I'll settle for you and Adrian Broner. We can't even get that. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm a little disgusted right now. But that's pretty much all I got. This Head Busting Box's own Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know, is it time for Bud Crawford to get up off of Top Rank? In my opinion, he should have left 2 or 3 years ago. He should have left right after he got up to welterweight. They hadn't put him in a good position since the Joe Horn fight. Joe Horn. And that's pretty much all I got. This Head Busting Box's own Fight Doctor. I am out.